Tonight, all eyes will be on President Biden's primetime interview with George Stephanopoulos, his first since his shaky debate performance. Our Jim Avila covered the White House for ABC when Biden was vice president. He has an early look at this critical interview, Jim.
Wale, the president insists that he is in good health, that debate night was an episode, a bad night, not a condition. He refused any suggestion that he needs cognitive tests or an independent evaluation from a brain specialist. And he continues to insist he will finish the campaign and he will win.
Do you have the mental and physical capacity to do it for another 4 years?
I believe so. I wouldn't be running if I didn't think I did. Look, I'm running again because I think I understand best what has to be done to take this nation to a completely new level. We're on our way.
Are you sure you're being honest with yourself when you say you have the mental and physical capacity to serve another 4 years?
Yes, I am, because, George, the last thing I want to do is not be able to meet that. I think, as some of the senior economists and senior foreign policy specialists say, if I stop now, I'd go down in history as a pretty successful president. No one thought I could get done what we got done.
But are you being honest with yourself as well about your ability to defeat Donald Trump right now?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
But the prevailing sentiment is this. They love you. And they will be forever grateful to you for defeating Donald Trump in 2020. They think you've done a great job as president, a lot of the successes you outlined. But they are worried about you and the country, and they don't think you can win. They want you to go with grace, and they will cheer you if you do. What do you say to them?
I say the vast majority are not where those folks are.
Some tough questions from George Stephanopoulos. As the president struggles to remain the Democratic standard bearer, assuring voters his age is not a barrier to a second term, standing in the wings is a Californian who many believe is the logical successor in case Biden is forced out. 10 years ago, when I was White House correspondent, Barack Obama once told me that Kamala Harris would someday be president. This fall may tell us if he is right. Kamala Harris came from California, the district attorney in San Francisco, and then state attorney general, before a meteoric rise to United States senator, where she very quickly eyed the presidency. Her claim to fame, cross-examining Trump cabinet members and Supreme Court nominees. This is a portion from a 2019 Super PAC commercial highlighting her tough prosecutorial skills.
I wouldn't.
Yes or no? I'm asking you a very direct question, yes or no?
I don't think I'm not remembering.
Her campaign quickly flamed out. But her demographic, a black Southeast Asian woman with debate skills, made her the leading candidate for vice president. She stumbled at first in that role, struggling with a coherent message when President Biden put her in charge of the border crisis. But when the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, it opened a new lane for the vice president.
We all are in this fight, and this fundamental fight for our freedoms. This is not a time to sit passively by while there is what I believe a full-on intentional attack against hard-won, hard-fought freedoms and rights.
As Scripps White House correspondent Haley Bull tells me, Harris became President Biden's chief surrogate.
She's really become a key voice, particularly when it comes to reproductive rights and reaching key voting coalitions.
After President Biden's debate collapse, Harris defended him immediately, saying 90 minutes does not cancel out 3.5 years, which quickly became a campaign mantra.
She has been unwavering despite the speculation about what her future is, what President Biden's future is.
Now, one huge factor in making Kamala Harris the logical successor among several candidates to replace the president on the ticket, if that is necessary, is campaign finance law. Since it is the Biden-Harris campaign, her name is on the fundraising, and the millions in that war chest would easily transfer to her.
Yeah, any other candidate, I know Gavin Newsom's name's come up, but any other candidate would have that extra hurdle for sure.
Yes, they would.
Jim, thank you so much. You can watch President Biden's exclusive interview with George Stephanopoulos tonight right here on Channel 10. It will air in its entirety in a primetime special at 8 p.m.